I
Right.
discovered something about these things that make them a lot better.
What things? The drawers?
Yeah, you take an empty hand and you double right click on a drawer and it'll automatically take everything from the inventory that should go there and put it in. So it's like almost like auto sorting. You just double click every single one, double left click, right click every single one of them, and it'll just item.
Oh, but you got to go through and click each drawer.
Yeah, you have to go through and manually click these drawer, but you just double click the drawer, and if you have the item, it'll go in there. Yeah, which is pretty cool. Pretty nifty.
All right. We now have adequate power production.
Okay.
Our farm has expanded. You now have a sufficient amount of birch saplings. My supplemental power system is running low on water.
I had a thought, John.
Go on.
I want to finish our downstairs eventually, and then turn our upstairs into only upstairs a farm. Everything else upstairs. Yeah.
Okay, if you want, that's fine.
Hey guys,
Hey.
what's going?
What's up,
Minecraft.
Brosip McHome Slice? Okay, I know you told me where to put the thingies, but where are the actual... What's the decision on the actual ore that we get from sifting?
The sifting ore, there's one of those I have there, but I put the actual like ingots, and blocks.
Grilled cheese sandwich.
What?
Grape
Oh
jelly
no!
on top.
Oh no, John! I made
What?
a new mistake.
Do you have enough torch? Do you have torches?
I have torches. Running. Done.
What are you guys doing?
A little bit of everything, to be honest.
Hmm.
So, Mikey discovered a couple things.
Mm-hmm. What would that be?
One, you can hammer a tree's trunk
Mm-hmm.
to knock it down,
With wood chips.
and that'll give you wood chips, which then you can compost. Couple that with the fact that you can then shear the leaves, and you...
Or cook the leaves, get more saplings, make more trees, more wood chips.
Got a ton of compost.
You can make dirt very easily. Only problem is it still takes forever. Still got to
What?
do the whole process.
Yeah, but if you're getting like twice as much compost per tree, that's good.
Oh,
Right.
That's great.
Yeah. So.
But
excellent.
I'd still rather it be automatic.
And if you have
while
plenty of
going
wood
there.
and you need more dirt,
Exactly. We
hey,
have
more
plenty
wood,
of wood.
more wood, more wood.
Yeah, we have plenty of wood.
All you want are those leaves, but no, that's good. Good news. I've been working this morning some, and then I found out, Michael, that 12 is already out.
Oh, it's already out.
Yeah, it's already out. So I went ahead and bought that.
Okay.
I sent you a message on the PlayStation, but you'll
I've
see
not
it
played
next
it.
time you get on. Yeah, that if if you want it for your birthday, if you can wait.
I can wait.
Good. All right, I'll get it for your birthday.
Wait.
I wonder how you can gift
actually
it
beat that
on the
game.
PS4. Like, I'm sure you can gift some.
Yeah, PS4 has a
right?
totally robust exchange network, just like Steam does.
No, John, I hate when you say that. But you can buy digitally, and I think you can gift. But I think
Like if you already own or something. 'Cause I
yeah,
didn't see any option like that when I purchased it.
or maybe it's just to give me a $60 gift card.
Yeah, maybe I just well, it's 50, but yeah, I just have to give you maybe just PlayStation gift card, PlayStation Store gift card. That might be the way to go. And then I can just order that on Amazon and have it shipped to you.
Yeah, I'd rather.
What?
Nothing. That's good. Digital is actually pretty good. 'Cause then I don't have to worry about switching that when I'm.
Honestly, like I don't even know if you can get it hard copy.
Yeah, they sell a hard copy.
You sure about that?
I'm pretty sure. Zodiac Age PS4.
Shears are still my bane.
No way, it's just digital.
It might only be digital. They would say like digital only though. I'm sure there's probably
No,
somewhere.
yeah, there's a steelbook edition, $49.99.
Yeah, same price. Which just cracks me up. That's one of the things that I'm just like kind of slightly annoyed about.
I wish it was slightly cheaper to go digital.
I wish it was like $10 cheaper for digital,
Because the goods are cheaper.
or
literally.
even $5 cheaper would. But I mean,
Have it
heck,
be
if they
relative.
can get away with charging the same amount, why not?
Actually, I think so. I read this thing that actually talks about the really good reasoning of why video games are the same price as they were long ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it has mostly to do with the fact of market inflation. Because video games were $50 because that's how complicated they used to be, and there's the whole production of them back in the 80s and on and on and on. Well, that $50 should actually be closer to like $150 today per game.
Right.
And if you think about what it takes to go into a game and what you're
Even more.
getting for $50 now compared
Yeah,
to
exactly.
what it used to be, it's a really tremendous amount. And so people are like, it actually kind of justifies that the game plus the DLC, for example, maybe if that totals like $80, that's not completely an unreasonable price based on what it takes to produce a title. Now,
Oh yeah.
that being said, releasing an incomplete game just to stand on the excuse that DLC will be available is still a shitty
Yeah.
strategy.
It seems very underhanded. But from a economic and business standpoint, it makes complete sense considering these AAA titles. I mean, more money goes into this, way more money than any movie, and you get way more entertainment. And I mean, it's just insane the amount of money. Maybe not more than some movies, but so much effort, manpower, money are spent on these AAA titles,
Right.
and you get
Matthew, you gonna get on the game?
dozens of. I'm still doing some After Effects work, but maybe in a little while. I completely see the point behind releasing a game, just the bare bones game, and then just rolling out DLC. That was really easy to create. In fact, you probably created most of it while creating the game, and you just roll it out over time to supplement that cost, or refund of that cost some
Right. And, well, there's also, I mean, the fact that the longer a game stays in the forefront of people's mind, the more
buy it.
people will enter the market over time.
Yeah.
And so, it's not a bad market strategy to release DLC. Now,
Well,
again, releasing DLC of a complete game. So,
right.
it's just, anyway, I'm just still a person where if you put your money where your mouth is, the market will respond appropriately.
What else you can compost?
Yeah, like I'm still buying it digital, even though it's the same price.
Right.
Because the convenience.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And if that's where you want your money to go, then
That's
they
where my
will
money
have
goes.
record of this many percent of people like the idea and
Buy
the
it digitally.
convenience of digital purchasing. I mean, there you go.
Right,
John.
exactly.
What?
Get out. Get out. Watch.
He's gonna blow something up.
How'd you do that?
I can compost flesh, rotten flesh.
Now, I always heard you're not supposed to put any sort of proteins like meats into a compost pile because it causes a lot of pests that aren't necessarily good to come.
But you're also not supposed to have floating.
Yeah, that's true. It kind of defies physics. So I guess we can defy composting rules.
All right, Michael. I think we should get out of the birch market.
Are we in the birch market?
Yeah, we've been birch marketing for a while.
So, Michael, the Zodiac Age thing.
Yeah.
I'm just going to talk to you guys, wait, please. So I played the first bit of it, just until you're kind of opened up a little bit more and you can like run around the city and go out to the desert if you want, like that kind of time. Just pretty much the basic beginning.
The first level. Like the first
Yeah,
map.
getting through all the little pop-ups saying, this is how you level up. This is how you access the world map. You know, like all getting through all of those. And so, you know, I saw this article, funny enough, last night after we had talked about it, you know, or the other night. I don't remember when. It was that night though, and it was saying like how the remastered version, while it looks nice and clean, you kind of lose out on some of the charm of the art style. And I can see that, but whatever. It's still the same game. But and it's pretty awesome looking. It looks nice. But what he was saying was the limitations, like the anti-aliasing and the low resolution textures added kind of a painterly quality to it. You know, like the muddy.
hand-painted?
Yeah, like it looked all hand painted, and it kind of added some charm to the original. And I'm like, oh, I can see that. I can see that. And they did some comparison shots from like the PlayStation at 480p versus the, you know, versus
Now
a
it just looks like a nice
up-res.
game.
Yeah, so he's like, from what I could tell on the textures, probably what they did was, you know, doubled the resolution, up the saturation, cut the contrast slightly, and added a sharpening filter. That's what it looks like they did to all the textures. But that also sharpens textures that weren't really ever meant to be sharp. You know what I mean? Or high resolution. They're supposed to kind of be in the background, kind of muddy, and just not in your forefront. And so he like showed some images of like, you know, an in-game cutscene, just where like, you know, Vaughn comes up and talks to some soldiers, and there's like, you know, the tiled walls in the background and stuff. And in the 480p version, they're kind of muddy, and you don't even notice them. They're almost blurred out. And so you're focused on the soldiers and Vaughn. But in the new one, they're like super sharp, you know? And like you can see like the detail and stuff, and you're like, wow, and it kind of gets your attention. And I'm like, but that's not necessarily a good thing in this kind of a scene. You're supposed to focus on Vaughn and the soldiers, not the background. Everything's trying to get your attention because it's all sharp and clear.
That should be not at all eye-catching.
Yeah. But in all honesty, you wouldn't notice that if you weren't like comparing it back and forth.
Yeah, if you weren't
You know?
criticizing.
I was playing the game and nothing like that stood out to me where I'm like, oh, it's too much. No, it just looked great. It was clean. I love the little fast forward effect. So you just hit L1 and it
Yeah,
like
you
turns
speed
on
up.
like you can either set it to double speed or 4 times speed, and I set it to double because I like to just turn it on and off a lot. So like whenever I'm like running anywhere, like I just turn it on, and then I turn it off and like interact, you know.
Nice.
And it makes it so much more enjoyable because so much of the time you're just like, oh, I got to go up this, you know, alleyway and turn the right to the corner, and you're like running. You know, you're listening to music and it's just like 2 minutes later you reach your destination and you're like, really, all that just for the guy to tell me to turn around and go back? So having that fast forward
RPGs.
thing,
RPG?
yeah, I know, right? They make you run around so you can experience it. But if you've already experienced it, you just want to go through the story and enjoy the individual aspects of the game. I know what it looks like. I know that we talk to all these people. I know that I just want to play the game, you know. And I guess that John, that kind of gets into what we were talking about the other day. That game playing trends have just really changed,
Yeah.
and you can kind of see that evolution over time. And I guess this was end of the PS2 era, or midway through the PS2 era. When did 12 come out?
12
Like midway.
was the last. It was.
I know it was the last Final Fantasy on the PlayStation 2, but like, was it like the last like right when like the end of the life, or was it like in midlife for the
I
PS2?
think it was in the second half of the life. I don't
Second
know.
half, like the 3/4 of the way.
It wasn't midway though. It was after midway.
10 was like midway, right? Or was that still in
10
the first quarter?
10 was
Oh,
first.
No, 9 was in the first quarter.
No, that was on
9
PS1.
Was 9 on the PS1?
Yes, 9 was on the
7, 8, 9.
PS1.
One.
Yeah, 7, 8, and 9 on the
And
PS1.
then
Great
10
lineup,
12.
except for 8, because 8 sucks. But
8's still a good game. It's just
I
it had-
do not like it.
flaws. It had flaws.
Listen. There was one thing that ruined 8 for me, and you know
Monsters
exactly
leveling
what
up.
it was.
Monsters
You
leveling
know
up.
yes.
Yeah.
Your level
It's
didn't
game.
matter. What
Choice of
the
game.
heck?
Yeah, it's the way everything needed. I agree.
Ruined it for me.
Michael,
Yes, sir.
the Darkwood industry is quite the swing in the opposite direction.
Just talking normal talk, dude.
We have way too much wood chips now. We get a completely unreasonable amount of wood chips from
You
harvesting
get four
Darkwoods.
per log, right? How it is?
Yeah, but because the Darkwood trees are shaped differently than the birch
Mm.
trees,
Yeah, they're huge.
You get a whole lot per tree.
you get a lot per tree. Like, a lot.
Good stuff.
Man, I'm just trying to produce some dirt for you because I know you're concerned about dirt.
Yeah, I wanted more dirt. But right now I'm working on producing dirt crops. Actually, right now I'm working on producing. I'm all over the place.
I'm actually contemplating building a harvesting platform around where the trees grow. But I don't know if
Okay.
it's worth it.
What does that mean?
Like, just like a raised platform that you can stand on to aid in the harvesting of the leaves and the upper branches of these trees. It's just, they're too tall.
I see what you mean.
After I get done with this line of production, I'm gonna go check on my automation, my factory. It's not perfectly automated. It's just mostly automated. And my supplemental power supply does require water. So that generator requires me to put potatoes and watermelon in it. Please replace all the torches.
Working on it right now. I was already doing it before you even said it.
Okay. I just get worried.
Trying to figure out the best way of doing this. He made 64 tiny torches. You're losing saplings over here.
I'm liking out.
Yeah, Matthew's watching something.
I'm watching a YouTube video.
Terrible.
That's it.
Terrible.
I don't think it's my fault. I'm not even updating anything. Although Paladins did update earlier.
Still have Paladin installed?
Yeah, I never uninstalled it.
I haven't installed. I like the game, but it made my Overwatch game worse.
Waiting on Mom getting here. We'll go out to eat.
What time's she getting there?
She wanted to swing by Grandma's first and just say hi to her mom, spend a little bit with her, and then she'll probably get here probably around 6 or so. 6 or 7. Then we'll go out to eat. Take her to a Mexican restaurant here. And then I'm gonna watch Game of Thrones. So she'll have to sit through that. She'll have to suffer through that.
That's just like I don't like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's okay. You guys don't have to like it. Y'all don't have to like it.
You have obsidian. Another.
So I watched Batman Returns. But
Why?
Batman Returns.
Why?
Because I watched Batman the other day. Watched Batman yesterday. I watched Batman Returns today. I have a Blu-ray pack, the 4-pack.
Yeah, I have that too.
Yeah.
The nice one.
And I watched a couple of the behind-the-scenes stuff. It was pretty fun. Anyways, I watched Batman Returns. And I remember when I was younger, I didn't really like Batman Returns because there wasn't enough Batman, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Fair enough.
wrong. I think I might prefer that over the first one, except for the Jack Nicholson. Like, the Joker was perfect. But as for a movie in general, I think the second one's better than the first one. I know that's
The Penguin?
blasphemy. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Danny
I
DeVito.
don't know. That's tough to swallow, Matt.
I was glued. I loved it. I enjoyed it so much this time watching it. I don't know what is wrong with me.
Probably a lot.
Well, I mean, the villains were just so, the Penguin and Catwoman were just so well done,
I forgot about Catwoman.
Yeah, she was excellent, and her theme music that was playing was just great. It was so good, and like her breakdown after she gets pushed out of the window, it's just fantastic. It's just so good, and I'm like, wow, I just didn't appreciate this, 15 years ago. Oh goodness. But yeah, man, I tell you what, watch it again. Just really sit down and watch it.
Maybe.
And just don't worry about not enough Batman action. think of it as like the characters, and it's much better than I thought.
I might have to completely redesign my assembly area over here.
Which then makes me slightly curious about the next two. And then I'm like, no, never mind. That's just heresy. I can't even say that.
Don't even try. Don't even try.
I can't even say that in my own mind without laughing.
Oh my god.
I was looking at the back cover and looking at the actors' names and stuff, and then I scroll down, Val Kilmer. I'm like, oh man, I remember that one, the Two-Face, and the Riddler. Ooh, wow, okay, that was a rough one. And then I get next movie, and I look at it, freaking Schwarzenegger. Hey everybody, freeze! It's time to take a chill pill, or some stupid crap like that. It's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
It's just so bad.
That's how it is.
It's just so bad. I mean, the first two, they kept it very kind of dark and grim and just gritty and.
Hey John, is there a hopper replacement in this mod, or do I have to use hopper?
I have no idea. I think hoppers are still hoppers.
Yeah, but is there a equivalent to hoppers that's like print?
Nope. Hoppers but better, is that what you're asking?
Yeah, like a super hopper.
Like a hopper duct.
There are item ducts in Ender.io.
A hopper duct.
I don't know what a hopper duct is.
So I'm gonna give. I saw a hopper duct. I'm googling it. Hopper ducts, energy, fluid, and ion transfers. Oh, so you have to still use the hopper with it. It just lets you use the hopper with ducts. Well. Hoppers then. Why are there apples in our mineral chest? John.
All right. All right, I got to think about this. Hold on. So 2 Stirling generators. I'm going to go here
Walk into a bar.
and here. Okay. They're taking input from chests here and here. They're going to have a subordinate bus line leading to the vat here, which will then put fuel into the main combustion generator here. That combustion generator will push power down here to these devices in order, which will crush gravel, put that in there. That put that in there. That puts that in there. That's supposed to put stuff in there, but it doesn't.
We're gonna need a lot of iron.
Okay, well, good thing I have an operation which is made to get us a lot of iron.
We did the second story on the forge.
Yeah, I already did it so that...
Like crap ton of gold in there, jeez.
Well, I need gold for what I'm doing. You selfish jerk.
No, I didn't say it was a bad thing. I said, wow, it's a crap ton of gold in there, jeez. I wasn't saying it's a bad thing. You misunderstanding jerk. Oh, crap. John, I created a monster and I love it.
Okay.
You wanna come check it out?
Yes.
It's not really a monster. Yours is way more. Mine's just a little. Mine's like caveman style, like me create fire. But I'm proud of it.
Good? Give me a minute.
Come here.
Wait.
Let me show you. Let me show you. Enchant a... It sounds like if you enchant a sieve mesh, it might give you better outcome, better stuff. Do you need to actually make like an enchanting table and like act that? I'm gonna try it out. Build an enchanting table. Do we have a single diamond left?
Yes.
Where? Oh, wait. I got it. Yes, we have 5 diamonds.
Alright. This thing is absolutely cranking at maximum capacity.
Sweet. Bravo.
That thing is charging up. Once those are charged, it's going to start charging that.
Check this out, John.
Okay, on my way.
It's automation.
Chest.
Actually work.
Goes into the hopper,
Makes stuff, goes into this chest.
which is shoving it in that barrel and shoving it in that chest.
It's automation.
It's... yeah.
You put one thing in the chest, it does its automatic things, and puts it in this chest.
Have you tried just putting that hopper over the top of all these barrels and seeing if it'll distribute it into all these barrels?
What, like doing this?
Yes.
Nope, it doesn't.
What about parallel hoppers?
Well, yeah. No, I mean, that's what you do. You put hoppers side by side, and then you ship them along.
So what do we need to do?
But if you have multiple chests with multiple hoppers, you put more combos in there.
Right. So what do we need to do?
Nothing. I'm working on it. We need to find an area to do this. So, like, we need to find a place to...
I mean, we have the spot that it's all in now, and then it can feed from here down to the ground floor. Or, if you want, we can make an item collector, which will feed into the top thing and compost it. But, if we do that, it'll vacuum all items in an AoE.
No, I don't like that.
there is an in and out near here. Okay.
All right.
Oh.
So I got 2 machines charged. Okay. So the thing I really need to figure out is for this vat machine consumes an enormous amount of water. I found a reservoir which is just made of cauldrons and fused quartz. How much quartz do we have?
We have lots of black quartz. I don't know if we have any actual quartz.
Yeah, that was my thought.
How do you undo till the ground without breaking it?
Jump on it.
I don't want to jump on it 'cause that's what happened last time, and I freaking trapped in the block. I'm just placing a block top of it.
Oh god. Oh god, I'm starving. Oh no, where's the apples? Mikey, where's my mineral apples?
Your mineral apples. You want some carrots?
I'll eat watermelon. Just takes way longer. And now that broke. Man, this is not a good day for me. Is there a second floor under there already?
No.
So, what exactly is the plan there, Broseph?
Dang. What's the plan? What are you even talking about, John? Answer, please.
How are you? What are you putting in the floor over there? What is that?
I'm putting chests in the floor so they're not on top of the ground. It's easier to access. Doesn't look as ugly.
Oh, so those are actually like storage chests, or are you actually? Is that part of a construction? So hoppers. So.
And the problem is this. Actually, I know. Can't pull it from the side, can it?
Ender IO has an item importer and item exporter. No, that's not ducks though.
Get that into it.
Alright, let me look. Ender IO. Ender IO has item conduits. We need pulsating iron, which is made by smelting an ender pearl and iron together. That sounds like an enormous amount of work. Considering we don't even have ender pearls at this point.
Oh, hey, by the way, John, I got that last set piece that I needed. So now I'm running with the full set. Very cool. Very cool.
I'm glad it finally came together for you.
And I got the amulet that I needed. So now all I need are the 2 rings and the bracers.
And then
once I get those,
you can
I
play
have
the game.
full set. And then no.
What is the
No.
game?
Yeah.
We
Buying
had-
more sets.
we had a conversation about this, Michael, last night. How it's just inevitable. These kind of games, you're always going for a goal, but once you reach that goal, you lose purpose, and
Yeah.
therefore you lose having
Why I
fun.
never played the game.
Right? And no, I completely understand, and I completely am aware that once set, I'm gonna kind of lose interest. So it's funny to see me excited about getting more of the set, because it's just, I'm excited about the impending boredom.
Yeah, the
that will
inevitability of
Yes. Of losing interest in D3 again.
For like the
The
18th
inevitability.
time.
I mean, I could then go to another character and find a set that I want to build, and that's entirely possible too. I could go back to like a barbarian and do a whirlwind build, because those are fun to build and are very interesting. But
Nope, I froze.
I've never done a character in D3 that I have such great clearing speed and power with. It's insane. I've never built one like this. It's not insane in the larger sense of things, but this one for me is the best character that I've built from sort of a template.
Good. We're really happy for you.
Yeah, I thought you would be.
Don't speak for me, John.
Give me a second.
I'm really happy for you. You know, my thought I just had, Michael. I was like, man, we really need to expand our farming operation. And then I kind of thought about like why you're doing all of this work on that machine
Get dirt.
to get dirt.
I'm actually getting dirt so that I can expand our animal area. Personally.
Huh.
But I mean, I guess it's good for two farms. We have a cow.
Why'd you say it fabulous like that?
I honestly don't know why. Kind of came out that way. Doesn't make as much wood as you would expect it to. I mean,
was that?
dirt. Oh, because it all stays in the. I get it.
Never mind.
So this is now is going to push the leftover energy. So where is it going to push the leftover energy? That's full. That's full. That's at 94,000, 99,000. God, we have so much energy. That's actually starting to get an energy reserve. That's actually starting to get an energy reserve. And I have no idea how this machine works. So these are all starting to push an energy reserve. We're not running low on cobblestone.
I'll be back, guys.
Okay.
Didn't wait for us to spawn.
That's full, that's full, that's full. Alright, the moment of truth. The energy reserves will now skyrocket for all of these machines. And if there ever some reason this machine runs low, man, this machine consumes a lot of water. Hmm. Okay. Am I lagging?
I'm here.
In-game Minecraft lagging. That's it, Max.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to fix it, John.
Hmm. Alright. I'm gonna try something, buddy.
Do it. Try it.
Do it. Try it. Okay.
Don't let your genius be. No, I must say, don't let your dreams be dreams is a really good line. That's motivational.
Really? That's what you want to talk about?
Isn't it though? Isn't that like a pretty good line? I mean, it's great.
Is it?
Yes, that's my whole argument here. I think it's very good. I think it's a great line. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. Great.
Oh my gosh, it works!
Yay, whatever we did works. Yay. I made the spawner like 10 times less efficient, but now it won't spawn spiders. So, yay.
I would say it's pretty worth it.
Bunk.
Okay. That's producing that, that's producing that, that's producing that, that's producing that, that's keeping that full. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing.
Oh crap!
What?
Got the D-torch to play. Well, I'm just gonna. All the way back up.
Okay, so those are all full.
Crap!
That's actually charging now. Looks like this is pushing spare energy into this machine. You know what? I'm just gonna let it go. Do its own thing.
Not on me.
Call on me.
Call me, call on me.
Give me water again? Alright. So we now have an enormous amount of power for whatever project you may be interested in. And we have a truly automated dust production device so that we can sieve that and get whatever comes out of dust.
Redstone. I'd rather have a completely automated gravel, compressed gravel.
Now we already have that. And at any point I can shut off the gravel to sand part. If that's something you're interested in.
Yeah. I mean, eventually, I don't really care right now. Who cares? I'm not
But
working
that's
on
going to give us diamonds. What are we going to do with that?
diamonds. Dude, do you remember the tools you can make using construct?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Diamonds are great. Also, I need sugarcane. I already planted that though, so that's my next task.
Okay, well, I'm hitting it with the watering can a little. Don't know if it works the same for sugarcane.
Well, no, because sugarcane's entirely different. I need leather. Oh crap, I need leather. Time to go kill that cow.
You don't even have two? You should at least get two and breed them.
Okay, I'll kill the sheep instead so we can spawn more cows. Kill the non-white sheep.
Oh, it's kind of a... Whatever.
What's the point of a roost? How do you make an iron egg? Iron chicken?
No idea, McBroseph.
I know Jeff did it, but I remember didn't watch from the beginning. Cow. Can make fried chicken and it looks like KFC. Jerky. It's just saying. Alright. Time for you to spawn more cows, cow.
I had these two hammers which were like right on the edge of breaking. I'm doing this for you. It'd be great if you weren't in the way because I do need some of those materials to craft more.
And what materials? Wood chips?
I guess not.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there are many torches. Are you the one making all the tiny torches?
I can't take you seriously right now.
Why?
You have googly eyes.
Are you the one making all the tiny torches?
I didn't make any tiny torches in a long time. That being said, there was a point in time when a large amount of tiny torches may have been produced.
Kidding me? The first one that falls is a witch. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I was working on this earlier and I forgot about it. Should I get a broadsword or a long sword?
longsword.
So the longsword is an offensive weapon and is often used for charging in the battle at full speed. The
Broadsword.
broadsword is a universal weapon. Sweep attacks keep enemy hordes at bay. Also good against goblins. Longsword? Yeah, longsword.
Yeah.
Tool rod, sword blade, hand. Rod. Blade. The Tinker's Construct stuff is just so like you can't memorize what everything does.
So my only concern is with the Tinker's Construct, and I know you're really pushing for enabling these abilities. But now that vein mining is a thing, I just...
Yeah, so I don't really care about speed or like that kind of stuff. I just want like the most amount of durability and the most amount of like I don't want it to ever break. I just want to always have it with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what I want. That's what I'm looking for.
So we need the moss. The moss is the durability repair. So we got to figure out how to get moss. And then we got to figure out how to get... I think it's redstone is the durability increase, isn't it?
No. Redstone's mining speed. It's not care about. Diamond is durability.
Ooh.
But those are like I'm talking about like what I make it out of. That's what I'm talking about. Not like the to add on to it. Reinforced is good. Writable is good. What are you looking at right now? What are you working on?
I'm pulling a, actually, I'm going to look into an autosave.
Auto save?
Yep.
You have that.
Auto heavy sieve.
What? Electro.
Okay. In order to get an autosave, we're going to need steel. In order to get steel, we need a lot of coal. So give me all the coal you got.
I don't have any on me.
That's fine. Auto heavy sieve. Steel. Coal and iron. Alright, how much iron we got?
I don't know. Oh, do we have slime?
Got it.
Raw jelly. Chicken. No! Oh yeah, creeper keeping us off, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But still, freaking annoying. Why would all the items that I dropped? packing tape. Oh crap. Dude, guess what I just got?
What?
TNT.
Is it dynamite?
Is dynamite? And I'll win this fight. Gotta clear my.
Okay, 5. Okay, I need 20. I have 9, 5 is 14. That means I need 6 more.
Lapis.
Does a hopper work sideways?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. Got a black quartz hoe.
You don't think so.
Barley. I just got barley. Boiled egg. Well, I don't think we have a slime. Let's see. Ardite. What is Ardite? Oh well, this is gonna be from. So I'll just do magnetic. Why is it durability so freaking low? What in the durability is freaking 52.
Not lagging.
Insanely low. Don, you there?
Yep.
See my cloud?
Yeah. Kind of creasing out, but I'm glad you got it.
That's good stuff.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Dun, 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 dun. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, dun, dun. Hey, hey.
Okay. We're going to have to get destructive here.
Whoa, it's glowing.
Alright. Sag mill. Your job. Just input cobble.
This? Past the
Second sag mill. I need your help.
What?
Can you bring me like a shitload of cobblestone?
Sure.
I need you to put it in this chest over here.
It's fine. I'll be back with more.
Thanks. Okay, so this is going to need... Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Enough?
So, yeah, this is going to need a hopper in. So it needs to be on a lower block. And then a hopper will have to be on top of it. And then it'll have to be up here. So that'll go in there and pop out there. Okay, so I have a really important question.
Ask away.
I really, really need to know if hoppers work sideways or not.
I do not think they do. I don't know what you're asking when you say that. But I don't think it does, whatever you're saying. You have to be taking things from the top of the hopper. You can't take things from the side of the hopper.
Okay. Okay.
Get it?
So that chest goes there. Yep. Hopper goes down into the chest. Oh man, I need more hoppers.
Yep, more iron.
hopper goes to a heavy autosieve. Heavy autosieve has a hopper going into it. That's coming from an auto compressor. I need iron. I need as much iron as we have, because this will pave the way for an infinite supply of automatically generating materials.
Oh my gosh, is this guy freaking out for you?
No, it's pretty okay.
Where would my saved screenshots go?
See, this is nowhere near as efficient as what Ryan had, so I don't know how to hop something out of these devices and into other versions of these devices.
Watch the videos again, see what he did.